Hey, there he is. Let's fucking go.
Oi!
What up, King?
Boy!
Alright, before we start chopping it up, for anyone who doesn't know, do you want to tell people who you are and everything?
My name is Damn Juice. Twitch streamer extraordinaire. Former tweeter. Long-time skeeter. Alright, sorry, let me drop that. That was bad. That was bad, boys. People call me Juice. My government name's Justin. Let's go, Annabelle. Parker's in the chat for Annabelle.
Poggers,
I'm a streamer. That's all you gotta know. I'm here to get nasty.
He's the visual god, guys. This guy.
I'm here to get freakish.
I don't know. I know all y'all probably follow this man, but y'all better give him the follow. It's my favorite streamer. Zero cap. Like I ain't even playing. Like this dude's the fucking goat, yo. All right, let me get in this first question, bro. Like everybody knows. Everybody knows you as the internet sensation, Tweetgamelazy, Damn Juice, all that. What were you like before all the shenanigans, bro? Like, what was that?
I was a drug addict.
But like, what were you like when you were like a little kid, bro? No, you're good.
Oh, I was a good ass little kid, man. I was a nice little guy. So pre-high school, I got good grades. I did sports. Then I started smoking weed, and all went downhill from there.
Thank you for the follow, Katie. Did it really? Like, what was Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead, boss.
What's
boss? It's your show.
What sports and shit did you play, bro? I didn't think you played sports. No offense. I thought you were just a viber.
Middle school, I was a soccer player. And then moved on to football. And then at the end of middle school, and then everyone hit puberty, and I didn't. And then when I did hit puberty, I was still fucking. I didn't grow. So then my coaches never played me, and then I basically ended up hating sports. And I started rollerblading. All my friends skateboarded, so I wanted to be different, so I started rollerblading. And then I became like alternative. Said fuck sports, fuck jocks, fuck all that shit.
Damn. That's some juice lore I don't think a lot of people have heard of, man.
How many people know that?
This dude's rollerblading. Are you ever gonna bust out the rollerblades on stream? Get some green wheels?
We're doing IRL rollerblades this summer for show.
Oh shit. You're good, bro. Take your time. Yo, thank you guys for the follows.
I'm also cooking pizza on real DiGiorno shit. I also ran track in high school in my freshman and sophomore year.
Oh shit, really?
I'm fast. I mean, most people have seen me sprint. I'm fast.
I can see you being athletic when you're jumping those fucking chairs, bro.
Usain Bolt, some call me.
So you're from upstate New York. Like, what was your town like? Like, was it hillbilly shit?
Not hillbilly. It's actually there's a company. I'm not gonna say the name of it because I dox myself. But there's a company in my city that is very wealthy company. So it's actually a really small town, but filled with a shit ton of wealth. So there's a bunch of pretentious douchebags everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's like my town too. All right, let me get onto the social media stuff. Like, what was your first couple of tweets where you're like, holy shit, like I might make something out of this Twitter stuff? What was that shit like?
Well, I had a couple local. I had some 2013 local viral hits, some 30 likers. So that basically got me interested in it. So then I started just making funny tweets here and there. But then I ended up my account got started is I actually my ex-girlfriend Annabelle's not gonna like this because anytime I talk about my ex-girlfriend, her blood boils, which is super cute. But I ended up my ex-girlfriend. We got super faded one night, and she was doing gymnastics out front of my house, and she did some gymnastics move. Ended up fucking her whole face up.
Holy shit.
She did like a front handspring or some shit on the pavement. Smacked, knocked herself unconscious. Bodied her face, like ended up with bruises everywhere, like crazy. So then one of her ex-boyfriends started making rumors that I hit her. So then I changed my
Shit.
name to Young Domestic Abuse, which was my old name on Twitter. Changed my name to that, and then posted a picture with her ass to make him jealous. And that shit went viral because no one was really doing that shit in 2013. So then basically from there on, I just started getting creative, doing it in the hot tub, doing it in a hotel room, doing all types of crazy shit. And that's basically what kickstarted the Twitter. Fun fact though about how I got my Twitter from local to like, so I did follow trains. So when you go and you where you'd like 1,000 tweets of people before they would ban your account for liking and following and unfollowing people. I would just follow like 200 400 people, and then wait a day, they'd all follow back, and I just unfollow just
You were a
constantly.
finesser.
So I did that for like a week, got my account from like 200 followers to like 2,000 followers, and then basically from there on it just went crazy. It just went crazy.
So, you and Bill were friends, right? Were you guys like
Yes,
getting
sir.
big at the same time?
No, actually, I got big before he did. Um,
Shit.
and then so it'd be at like 2 o'clock in the morning every night. I would retweet like 20 of his tweets. So like when my account was at peak activity, I would just spam retweet everything that he would post. Every single tweet that he would post in the past like 2 weeks. I'd just be like over and over and over again.
Shit, that's crazy. Um, you also had like a pretty big following on Vine and shit too. Out of like Vine, Twitch, and Twitter, like which one did you like being like the top dog on? Like having all
Definitely
the
Twitch.
views.
Twitch actually means something to me, but out of Vine and Twitter, I like Vine more. Vine was cooler, but Twitter gave me everything I've ever had, including my current girlfriend.
Dude,
So shout out Twitter.
your Twitter was fucking iconic, bro. I used to show people your tweets all the time
I
at the
hated it,
fucking lunch
but
table.
everyone else loved it.
There's an echo of juice. Fuck.
Oh,
How the hell do I fix that?
there is.
Maybe just turn them down on my headphones. I don't fucking know. Maybe turn it down here. My bad, everybody. Is it better now? Can we see some examples?
If you go to my, you mean of the butt pics? They're all in my bio.
Alright, it's good now. I guess I'm too loud. Yeah, bro. I remember just like hanging out with my friends, like smoking and stuff, and then I would just whip out one of your tweets. I was like, "Yo, this guy's fucking hilarious. You guys gotta follow him." Blah blah blah. They didn't really get on none of the Twitter stuff though. Fucking losers. They didn't get it. Damn, bro. Did you make any other cool ass friends from Twitter that you still
Oh
talk
my
to?
god, a lot of people. I met Danny Brown,
Holy shit.
rapper. Ended up selling him a bunch of shit. Yeah, I talked to Katie knows. I talked to Lil Xan for a while.
I know that story.
Before me and Bill made fun of him, then he blocked me. Who else did I meet? Taco from Odd Future. I used to talk to him a lot.
Holy shit.
Who else? I met ASAP Rocky and Ian Connor at a show once. That was pretty cool. Me and Ian Connor. I actually used to have Ian Connor's phone number, but then he, got outed as a sexual offender, so we deaded that one.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Cool ass friends. Shit. I mean, basically all my friends I've met from Twitter for the most part, other than my IRL buddies. Everyone. I met Glow from Twitter. I met a lot of people from Twitter. Facts.
My bad. I'm reading off from like a list. So is there anything you regret? Yeah, dude, I had to like write shit down for you because I wanted to make this shit good.
Anything do I regret? Holy shit, that's a heavy fucking question.
No, I mean like you like I worded that wrong. Like, is there anything about like the high notoriety that you kind of regret having? Like, do people around your hometown treat you like differently at all or anything like that?
People still suck my dick to this day when I go out. people still. It's I yeah. The one of the things I regret is never moving out of my hometown because it gets weird. Having any type of clout tokens in a small city is fucking strange. Um, yeah, I mean, there's a in a song in that what the fuck is that song I always listen to with fucking what's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. What the fuck is that dude's name? Someone knows
Nah,
it.
I don't know, dude. That sounds mad familiar.
Anyways, he's like in his song, he's like, I feel resentment from every direction. And Jack Harlow, thank you, Katie. That fucking song, that shit resonated with me because and then he goes, even some of my friends is wearing expressions. That shit felt different because there was a lot of resentment, a lot of weird. People started to get weird because I mean, people thought it was cool, and you know,
Yeah.
I for the most part didn't. I even in the peak of it, I kind of hated it because I knew what I was doing was wrong and made like just weird. Like I was it consumed my life for the most part, which is that was one of the regrets. But at the same time, I can't regret anything because it gave me everything.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm sitting here right now is because my Twitter.
So people would like try to like use you for like retweets and shit like that at all? Like
Not use me for retweets, but people would want to hang out with me, and people would check it out, this is my friend Juice, yo he's Twitter, and then people would come up, and they'd be like booty selfie guy, and I'm like we had class together in ninth grade, and you're calling me booty selfie guy, like you don't know my fucking name. Like people would come, it's the booty selfie guy, bro, and they'd come up and fucking dap me up, and I'd be like, you fucking gave me a wedgie in middle school, bro, like what are you dapping me up for?
that shit's so weird. Pizza's burning, everybody. Yo, guys, make sure you think up some questions for the GOAT. It's towards the end. We're gonna do some viewer questions. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. For real, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous as a motherfucker. I don't know why.
All led up to this, the apex. Let's go. Let's go. The only thing I do regret though is not fucking streaming more when I had clout.
Oh, dude, you would have been crazy. This fucking podcast probably wouldn't be happening. You'd be too big for my ass.
I would have been blown up. I would have had a fucking shit. I would have been like, who the fuck is this?
Oh shit. Do you have any of those big ass tweets? Do you like which one's like your favorite one out of all of them?
None of them.
You hate them all?
My favorite tweet that I even remember from back in the day was actually I don't even, that was actually I think that was last year. No, I don't really remember any of my tweets, to be honest.
Oh shit.
I actually like on top of my head any of my tweets that weren't booty selfies, I don't remember them. Except that Kendrick Lamar one, but that was so cringe. There were so many tweets that for me that were so cringe.
I don't know why, but I always saw like that one guy talking shit to you on Twitter. The one that it was the one I think we talked about this before, but he had like I think he did the booty selfie things too, and he tried to say that he did it first.
Fucking Koi Fresco.
Yeah.
Fucking the AVI god.
I don't know whatever happened to him, bro.
He sells dietary supplements on Instagram. Hey, Koi Fresco, people don't forget, asshole. All right? People don't fucking forget, man. Now look at ya. You look stupid.
Oh, shit. So, wait, what did your parents think of all the internet shenanigans? They really hated it? They just didn't understand?
They understood it, but they thought I was a fool. They also thought it was pretty cool. My parents thought it was pretty cool. They thought it was pretty sweet. But at the same time, they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But really, my parents kind of gave me the freedom. They just kind of. My sister went to fucking visual arts in Manhattan, fucking $80,000 fucking school. So she was all good, and they basically just kind of sidelined me and were like, "Do whatever the fuck you want," and I did that, and it led to me goofing off on the internet and never getting a job till I was 24. But basically, I was training to be a streamer that whole time. So
you're doing a good job, bro.
So
they're basically like that. This motherfucker will be fine. We got one kid that's doing right.
They aided and abetted a fugitive, and I turned into a streamer for sure.
Oh shit. Let me look at this fucking list. Um, damn. Was there any notable moments from any of that shit that you like cherish? I feel like I'm repeating
Um,
myself.
I remember when I was super peaked out on my Twitter activity. I went to it's called Moonrise Music Festival in Baltimore, and I got noticed so many fucking, like, I would say probably 12 times in one weekend. Like, people were coming up to me fucking, yo, but that was when nobody called me. See, nobody. My name was Juice before I Twitter, before everything. I've been called Juice since
Hmm.
fucking middle school. So like now that people, like, when I get noticed in my city and people are like, yo, Juice, I'm like, yes, that's my actual nickname. But people used to come up to me, yo, young domestic or booty selfie guy, and I'd be like, I hate myself, but nice to meet you. Put her there, chief. So that was a pretty cool weekend. That made me feel like shit was real. But then I think I got banned a month later.
Oh shit, really? How many
Yeah.
accounts did you go through?
I just went through two. I actually still have the other one. It's private now though, but I don't use it.
Oh shit.
I made another one, got it up to like 10,000 followers, and they reinstated my account randomly.
Shit.
They told me I was indefinitely banned though, and then a year and a half later, randomly my account got reinstated. I think God actually intervened. I think God himself actually intervened and gave me my Twitter back.
Nah,
He just
Twitter got dry, bro.
he let it fizzle out, and he was like, all right, let's give this dude his shit back. This shit's getting boring out here. He's gonna kill himself if he doesn't get this shit going. I was in a bad state. I was doing stuff that was harmful for myself, and yeah, it
Yeah.
was bad.
Well, at least you're back on track now, bro.
Oh, 100 emoji.
So what made you want to get in the streaming game?
I always wanted to stream because I was always a fucking gamer nerd, fucking every day. Like when I never got a job because like all I fucking did was fucking play games. I would be locked in my parents' house, fucking gaming 12 hours a day because I was a grinder. Like I don't once before I used to work, I would game with Glow like 12 hours a day. Like we would do
Damn.
is just game always. I remember when the Division 1 came out, in the first 72 hours of that game, I only slept 4 hours. I would sleep in 20-minute shifts. So I would game for 10 hours, sleep for 20 minutes, nod out in my chair, wake up, keep grinding. It was just I had no sheets on my bed. I was a grinder. No sheets. I invented it. No sheets on the fucking bed. Ass cheeks on the bare bed, bro. Going crazy. So basically, when I remember my first stream was actually probably one of my most authentic concurrent viewership ever, even to this day. I started out my very first stream. I tweeted it out, and I had like 100 viewers the whole fucking time, all just
Holy
authentic
shit.
from my Twitter, and I got like 500 followers in like a week. But then that was right when my account got banned. So then I came back later. I always wanted to be a streamer, but marijuana really got in the way. Always. Weed got in the way because I would just smoke weed and I would just sit there and I'd be like this.
Just
I'd
gaming.
be fucking playing my game, just fucking straight gray facing it all the fucking time. It was very silly. But
So,
then, I got in the right headspace and really gave it a shot, and then it started working out finally.
yeah, dude, you built a Juice Nation all by yourself.
Really, Glow was one of my top motivators. He just basically was like, "Why the fuck don't you stream?" Because he always knew I had the personality for it, and I never got into it. He was just like, "Just do that shit." So then I fucking jumped into it.
And now he's your right hand man whenever you go live.
Always.
How did you and Glow meet?
Um, Me and Glow met. I don't want to expose the man. Actually, I can't expose the man. But me and Glow met. He had a Twitter account that was it caught my eye for special reasons. So basically, he tweeted me one day about Destiny, and then we ended up. The story actually is Destiny 1. There was a gun called the Vex Mythoclast, and it was a raid only weapon that you could get. And you could shoot people twice in the head. TK Gaming was up, my boy. You would shoot people twice in the head, and they would just instantly die. It
Holy
was the most
shit.
OP gun. I've been playing games for fucking 20 years. It was the most OP weapon pre-nerf I've ever touched in any video game. Shit was
Damn.
fucking nuts, bro. It would took three shots to the body. It would just be like doot 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 dead. So you could literally boop, 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 just kill anything and everybody over and over again the whole game. And my first Destiny 1 raid, we actually beat it, I think launch day or maybe the day after launch. And
So you guys were just whooping everybody's asses.
so then I DM'd him. I was like, yo, I got the Vex. And he fucking geeked out. So we played some multiplayer there, and then we did the raid together. He got the Vex the next day. And then we were just seeing two people with the Vex in a lobby pre-nerf, because it took him probably a week and a half to nerf it. Seeing two people in a lobby was unheard of. And
Oh,
we
shit.
were we were just swiping like 30-0 every game. It was disgusting. Anyone who had the opportunity to use that gun, it was like being God, dude. Like it was literally broken. It was disgusting.
Dude,
Absolutely filthy.
I could
And then
tell
ever
that
since
shit
then,
was
we
OP.
just game together every day.
All right,
Ever
word.
since then, we just game together every day.
And now he's just like the IT support of your streams.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, he's the IT man for sure.
I could tell that gun was OP. The whole fucking chat started blowing up about it.
Oh yeah, the people know. Michazo was there. Michazo, actually, fun fact, Michazo, I met at the same time. We used to play
shit.
Destiny 1 together.
What up,
Shout out
Machazo?
Michazo.
Shout out Machazo. So as one of the most inspirational.
The Hunter Cloak. Oh my god. Sorry. Go ahead.
Wait, what'd you say?
He's Charizard was talking about the shader that you would get from the fucking raid that everyone was getting.
I wish I played that game, bro. I was diehard Halo though. I was like, fuck.
Dude, anyone
this
who knows
shit.
about Destiny 1, I was such a sweat that when the first raid came out, I would delete every time I had 3 characters. They were all hunters. I would delete two of the characters every week, start them fresh, and grind the entire story twice a week, and do the raid a total of 4 times.
Holy shit!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would do it 5 times a week. So I would do it on all 3 characters. I would delete 2 out of the 3 characters, run the story through. I would get it down. I'd be able to do it in probably 16 to 18 hours. I would just grind nonstop, and I would just fucking so I could feed my main, dude. It was fucking. So basically, I had the craziest gear. Like, I kid you not, I was one of the most dedicated Vault of Glass grinders ever in the history. Like, every damn Tuesday, bro. We would do it. We'd run it 3 times, and then that was it. I would just delete a character, run it back, and keep fucking going, dude. It was fucking stupid. I was a weird man.
Nah, dude, you're a grinder,
If
bro.
I could have streamed all of that shit, dude, I would be world famous right now. World famous video game player. No visual effects. This shit behind me, nope, wouldn't be there. I'd just be playing Destiny right now.
Ninja wouldn't exist, bro.
Fun fact about Ninja, actually, they did a Bungie bounty one time, and I took part of the Bungie bounty where Ninja would play, and he would play against people, and I ended up playing against Ninja, and his team swiped my ass.
Oh shit!
But I ended up playing against Ninja in the Bungie bounty.
That's fucking hilarious,
also,
dude.
Charizard says a fun thing. I have a fun fact about Tfue. When Tfue streamed Destiny 1 and he would do solo raids, he actually, when he still had dreads, one of my friends knew him, and he actually tweeted my stream, and no, I tweeted his stream. My friend tweeted me Tfue's stream. He was like, yo, look at this idiot. He's about to eat a fucking a ghost pepper on stream. So he was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. If I get 100 viewers, I tweeted out his stream. He went from 30 viewers to fucking 200 viewers. I was like, look at this idiot eating a ghost pepper on stream. And then I remember in H1 a couple years, I think a year and a half later or 2 years later, I'm like, Tfue, I remember this fucking idiot.
Damn, he didn't remember you at all though?
No, he had no idea that I was the one who brought all his viewers. I was just watching. I didn't even type in his chat.
Imagine if you like made him know that it was you and you guys became friends. Like you guys are friends right now.
Dude actually had dread still.
He was a beach boy.
OG Tfue shit.
That's actually hilarious, dude. You have so many interactions with random famous people.
It's insane. It's
truthfully
insane.
What's like your favorite one out of all of them?
I don't know, to be honest.
Like, there's none that you look back on and say, damn, yeah, I'm actually kind of cool for this happening.
I would say maybe the Danny Brown shit, because Danny Brown actually reached out to me and was like, yo, I need cocaine. Like, because he was doing a show 45 minutes from my city, and I messaged him. I was like, yo, I'm probably going to pull up to that show. And he was like, cool. And then like a week later, he was like, yeah, I need an ounce of weed and a ball of coke, and I was like, all right, cool.
And you sold it to him?
Well, yeah, me and Bill sold it to him.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking. It was pretty weird.
Did you guys like get his autograph or anything?
No.
Oh damn, that's a missed opportunity, dude. You should have got him to like sign a blunt or something.
I actually got shafted out of the experience because I was with two other people. It was me, Bill, and these two other people, and these two people wouldn't stop following us around. So when we got out front, dude was like, to the tour bus, he was like, hold up, hold up, hold up. And then he was like, hold up. And he went and grabbed Danny. And then Danny Brown actually only ended up letting Bill in the tour bus. So I didn't even go in and get to do the finesse. I just was, so then I was sitting outside and I was like, these motherfuckers just cock blocked me from Danny Brown.
It's fucked up.
It would be Juice and James Charles, not Tifu and James Charles. I would have been on the back of that jet ski, double cheeked up, man. I'm pissed.
So, how long have you known Bill, and what was your guys' like early ass friendship like?
Oh, this is a good story. So Bill actually, how we met is I met Bill in 9th grade. This was back when he was still pudgy ratchet. So he was a little pudgy guy. So me and Bill, we had I don't know, God once again put us next to each other. We sat next to each other in study hall. It was our first period class. It was somehow we had study hall first period. It was very weird for a freshman, but
Yeah, that sucks.
We had study hall first period. So first day I went in, blah blah. I was like, "What's up, bro?" And then we like ended up making fun of this goofball kid together. And we were like, all right. So we were making fun of this kid because he's a goofball. And then basically I had this girlfriend, and I was like, I was the shit. I thought I was the shit back then. I had her nudes and shit. I'm like, yo, check this shit out, bro. And I was like, pooh, showed him the titties, and he was like, whoa. And then basically I was showing him all these nudes and shit, and I was just getting all these chicks. This is way before Twitter, so I was just getting all these chicks and shit. And he was like, he thought I was the shit. So then we became friends, and then basically I corrupted him and took him away. He used to hang out with all these goofy kids and these gamers and shit. This was before I was really a gamer. But then I kind of took him away. Well, this is not before I was a gamer. When I was a little kid, all I would do is play Game Boy and fucking Xbox.
Oh, me too, bro.
But then when I got freshman and then high school, I thought I was cooler, so I stopped gaming a little bit. But then me and him started gaming together, and that's what brought us together. We used to play fucking Halo and shit. I used to go over to his house. I mean, he'd come over to my house, blah blah, vice versa, and we'd go to friends' houses, play Halo 3 and shit. That was the move. Gamer buddies.
So you guys are still like super tight, right?
Always.
He's out in LA. You're gonna visit him ever? That'd be a sick IRL.
Yes. That would be a sick ass IRL. I need to do that.
I'm glad I gave you the idea, bro.
I gotta check on my pizza real quick. 1 second.
Got that DiGiorno, baby. How's everybody in the chat doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the fucking pod with the goat. Damn juice. That's me on Hungy. My fat ass ate some McDonald's earlier, bro. That shit was smacking. You just ate some trash ass leftovers. You smiled in your mom's face and told her it came out good. That's fucked up, bro. Oh man.
Okay.
You gotta show us what it looks like, bro.
It's pizza for sure. It's DiGiorno for show. That's all I'm gonna say. That's just some pizza.
The DiGiorno kind of slaps, though. I'm not even gonna lie.
DiGiorno be hitting a little bit different sometimes. Let me put it back together. I just sliced it, and now it looks all crazy. And you know, if you don't eat on a cutting board, you ain't doing it right.
I'm not doing it right, bro. I eat in a plate. Dude, that crust is hidden. Is that a mini?
Ooh, see that? I knew that shit was gonna slide. That's a Supreme right there. That's a mini Supreme.
Doing it right. Facts. W's.
Alright.
So what would you say is your favorite food since we're talking about pizza and shit?
Sushi and my girlfriend's asshole. Sushi for sure, and probably my work's food.
Is there is there a specific order you like to eat your favorite foods in? Like, do you eat the sushi before her
007.
asshole?
007 roll sushi. It's deep fried soft
Oh
shell
shit!
crab. It's not James Bond in a sushi roll. It's deep fried soft shell crab. It's so fucking good. It's ooh,
I'm really bangs with
that
sushi. I only got it a
it's got
couple
eel
times.
sauce. I actually have a picture of me at like 3 years old eating sushi. There's this little authentic Japanese place in my city where it's literally just this Japanese woman by herself in this. It's a 1 bedroom apartment. It's just a kitchen. It's literally
Holy
just a
shit!
kitchen, and it's like the most ghetto shit you've ever seen. But she's straight off the boat. She came in the '90s from Japan, moved to my
It's
city
legit.
for some odd reason, and it's like it's so like if you have sushi in America, it's not the same thing. Like the way she makes her shit, it's crazy. Like the rolls are fucking ginormous, and it's just so fucking good.
I fuck with sushi. Whenever I eat
Sushi's
it, I
the shit.
like it. But I got
Sushi's
bad
the shit.
memories with it, yo. Very bad
Most people do.
memories.
Most people do. I'm not really a sashimi kind of guy. Sashimi's more of the colder, more of
Mhm.
the raw ends of the sushi spectrum. I'm more of a cooked kind of guy. I like some sashimi, but not all. But eel is one of my favorite things in the world.
Bro.
Unagi, yeah, unagi is it's like salmon on steroids, dude. You put that shit in your mouth, and you don't even have to fucking chew it. You just put that. You could literally put it in your tongue and just bap the fucking top of your tongue to the top of your mouth, and it would just break up.
Oh, all right.
Woo!
That actually
Eel is
sounds really
amazing.
good. I've never
Also, yeah,
had that.
eel sauce goes all the way up and down, left and right, like a G.
Speaking of your girlfriend's asshole, how did you guys
Speaking
meet?
of it, uh, so there was this girl. This is gonna get very weird, but she knows all this. There was a girl that I used to jerk off to, um, on FaceTime sometimes, and and then she added me to this group chat with like fucking 15, like 10 girls in it, and a couple random ass dudes, and I was like, what the fuck is this? So then I go in there, a hundred emojis, just start dropping them in there. No, I'm just kidding. So I basically went into this group DM, and I'm like, this was around at the time where I was celibate. So there was before I went celibate, there was a couple chicks that I was talking to that were totally shafting me. So like we had plans to
Mhm.
hang out, and then they'd be like, "Oh, I can't hang out today. I'm self conscious." And I'm like, "Oh, you fucking suck." So there would be a couple girls that would be like that would try to hang out, and then I'd try to hang out with them, and then they'd be like, nah, 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 nah. So then basically I was so tired of women that I was just like, "Fuck this." Went celibate. So then I got added to this, and I was like, "Oh, there's one girl that we were supposed to hang out with. There's another girl. There's another girl." So there's a couple girls in there that I had tried to talk to in the months prior,
Mhm.
and then there's Annabelle. So also fun fact, Annabelle had a crush on me in high school. I didn't know Annabelle existed in high school. Sorry, Annabelle, I love you, but I didn't. Well, she's younger. She's younger than me, so I basically
Yeah,
had no
yeah.
idea that she was a human being. But but I used to live in the middle of my city, and I had another girlfriend, and um, I used to live across the street from a Walgreens, and I would lobby in the DM. Fuck you, Carol. So I used to live across the street at a Walgreens, and I would go over there. And this was before Annabelle um, had her kid and everything. I believe, right, Annabelle? I think yeah, it was before. It was actually wait, no, that was way before. That was years before. That was what 4 or 5 years ago. So I used to go in this Walgreens. I'm like, damn, she's bad as fuck. And I'm not really the type of person to like if I see a chick that I'm like interested in and hot that I won't like be a pig and hit on her. Like back then, I was like that. So like I would go and like if I saw a chick was hot, I'd be like, "You're fucking beautiful. Give me your phone number." But for some reason, Annabelle was pregnant. Okay, for some reason Annabelle was intimidating to me. So I would go in and I'd be like,
Yeah, she was pregnant, bro.
"No, you weren't pregnant the whole time. You weren't pregnant the whole time. No, because
uh,
I lived there. I lived there longer than 9 months."
okay.
But either way, I would see her around and I'd be like, "Who is this black-haired queen? Who is this goth queen?" So I'd go in and then I never ended up talking to her. And then I would always for some reason she was. I wouldn't say that you were rude to me, Annabelle, but you weren't exactly inviting when I would cash out and get my my package of Doritos or whatever I was getting. So basically, yeah. So then I went in this group DM, and the first thing I say, I was like, "Oh shit, Annabelle, you used to work at Walgreens, right?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Be my girlfriend." Literally, like no cap. I was like, "Be my girlfriend." She fucking was like, "Ha ha ha." Right after I said that, she slid right into my DMs, directly into the DM, said, "Slap me in the face with your dick." Very first thing she said to me. So at that time, I was dealing with a bunch of fucking shabooty doodle foo foo girls that were just wasting my fucking breath, which is what made me go celibate. And then all of a sudden, I got this girl telling me to slap my Johnson on her ones and twos. So I was like, so I broke myself, and then I was like, all right, Ben. I was like, when? She's like, I'll come over tonight. I was like, so then basically, I dropped my celibacy. She came over. I came over. I was like, all right, I'm about to fuck the girl from Walgreens. And then I fell in love with her basically instantly. It was pretty cool.
And now here you guys are, the
And now here
iconic
we are,
stream duo.
the iconic dream team.
All right, speaking of streams and shit, who you are one of the most influential, most inspiring streamers, in my opinion. Who inspires you?
So at the core of my streaming existence, T Hump before Fortnite, when he was an H1Z1 streamer, T Hump was my favorite streamer. He used to say and do whatever the fuck he wanted. He would say shit that I don't know how he even streams. T of T of the I mean T Hump, T of the jungle, T Hump of the jungle. T Hump was amazing. Doctor Disrespect also pre Fortnite. Doc was one of my Doc was kind of where I got most of my aggression, my just screaming rawness. So
Theatrics.
Doc and T Hump definitely are my two main idols. Right now, I don't really have much. I mean I wouldn't even call it like it's not like because they're streamers. They're just friends who just influence me. Trip Too Much, my buddy Trip Too Much. He's one of my biggest helps and influencers for my stream and my visual effects. Other people, and then now I just get inspiration to just have more fun. That's the only inspiration I get nowadays is I see people streaming and having fun and doing cool unique shit, and that's where I get my inspiration from.
Wow. I honestly wouldn't have thought Dr. Disrespect. That kind of surprised
He
me.
was my favorite streamer from 20 2014 2015 to onward.
Yeah, but you're a loyal king, so you got to put that behind you now.
No, no, we could talk about that, but I don't think we should.
Yeah, no, that's not. Just a joke. Just a joke. Dr. Disrespect, if you ever want to be on, I'm just
We love
joking.
you, Doc.
Yeah, we love you. Which streamer would you want to like work with though? Like maybe do like a co-stream or something with? Does anyone like
I want
scream
Sushi
out to
Dragon
you?
to interview me.
He does interviews? Shit.
Only so I can steal all his viewers. Just kidding, Sushi Dragon. I love you.
His shit is crazy, dude. His shit is actually fucking insane.
He's amazing.
I think you need like your own like robot that he has. You saw how he has like that robot that like talks and stuff. We need a juice bot.
His shit is crazy. His shit is actually crazy. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm fucking starving.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. My bad for doing this so early for you. I feel like you don't get on the internet until later in the night.
No, I do. I usually just gaming with Glow.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me peep this fucking list somewhere. Sorry, I'm very unprepared. This is my fucking second one of all time, so.
It's crazy. You're gonna peak on your second interview.
That's facts. Thank you, King. Thank you.
It's because I'm here, baby. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
Look
dude.
at that.
Fucking anacondas, baby. Let's go.
That's God gifts right
Yeah,
there.
let's get some Craigasms in the chat for those fucking
Let's get some
anacondas.
juice gasms. What are we talking about here?
Oh shit, I forgot you even had those, bro. My bad.
Yes, sir.
Shit. So let's talk about like some other shit. Like, what kind of like music you been bumping? Like, who's your favorite rapper at the moment?
Valet.
Valet.
No questions asked.
Shamana remixes him a lot, and it sounds so fucking good.
Valet is Second favorite rapper, Key. I love
Key?
Key.
Oh, I was just listening to that song with him and Maddox. That shit's actually really good. And I hate Maddox.
Key is amazing. You hate Maddox? Explain that to me.
I don't know. I just feel like he's just an annoying little kid sometimes.
What?
And like sometimes his voice is just like, eh. But he really went crazy on that song with Key.
I love Maddox.
You do?
Oh yeah.
I've
That's
never
the
really
American
like.
dream right there.
Yo, for real. Do you think he's a quote unquote industry plant?
No, I don't. I think he's a genius kid who accidentally got famous.
Yeah.
What is happening here?
I have no idea. Is there like a mark on your green screen or something?
No.
So how does that stuff work? Can you like explain it to us?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
It's a trademark secret. No one will ever know. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually literally all just display captures.
Oh, really?
Like if I turn off just my display capture,
Holy shit. That looks cool too, though. What the fuck?
yeah, that's just a GIF.
Ah.
Chase the money, chase the money.
What would you
Yeah, no,
say?
Maddox is a G. I respect little kids who get famous, but no, that kid, all he did was he's not an industry plant because he just made a song about fidget spinners and got lucky.
Yeah.
Like he just that song, and then he had the fidget spinner. That was perfect timing to have a fidget spinner in his hand because fidget spinners just blew up. So he was, and they just had a fidget spinner. So everyone was like, "Look at this fucking, look at this kid."
And now he's doing
How
songs
could you
with some
not love
notable ass rappers, dude. That is actually respectable. That is very respectable. Do you got any favorite stream moments that have happened in your stream that some of our viewers might not know about?
The pay money wubby raid was pretty cool. Other than that, not really. But that was just. I mean, yeah. There's obviously a bunch of moments, but the more I stream, the more the months turn into it's all blur to me.
Hmm.
Every day is fun for the most part.
Yeah, your streams are very enjoyable.
So it's tough. It's tough to pick an exact moment.
What made you?
They're all amazing.
They are. Your streams are fucking dope, bro. I'm not even just trying to gas you up because you pitied me and joined my pod. Like your streams are legit.
We have fun. They've been a little lackluster, but we've been bringing them back. I've been sleeping again, so.
So you're dangerous, bro. You're dangerous.
I'm dangerous. I'm off the grease once again.
So you're a big 24-hour guy. What made you want to do the first 24-hour? Who gave you that idea?
Just to celebrate success. I don't remember who gave me the idea, but when I first started streaming, I'm like, I'm never gonna do that shit. Are you kidding me? I'm too old for that shit. But then I remember shit was kind of going off, and I kind of wanted to push the boundaries. I'm gonna keep it a $1.75. It was about the first one was about money. I was like, how much money could I make in a 24-hour stream? Because incentive is crazy for that. But once I did the first one, it was just so successful and it was so much fun. Just the challenge aspect of it, I became addicted to that. So, and so many people, it's such a good way for exposure because who the fuck's not gonna click on a fucking thing that says 24-hour stream? Like for me, I'm
Very
like,
true.
Shee.
You got to do the uptime thing, see how long they've been going and shit.
Yeah, and then they come in, they're like, what the fuck is this guy? And then they see that I'm on hour 20 fucking shaking my ass like Shakira at the halftime show. Like, what the fuck is this shit? This kid's on his goddamn mind.
Dude, your 24 hours are fucking insane. I always enjoy them.
24 hours are lit, for sure. Might try to do one for my birthday. Who knows?
When's your birthday?
Next week?
I need the exact date, bro. So I can
24th.
allocate. I need to allocate some funds to be gifted.
It's the 24th.
Damn, bro. Oh, you're getting a house soon too, aren't you? How's that going?
We're looking for we're house shopping. We were originally looking to buy a house, but things aren't as we planned. I'm not as ready. I had a bunch of money saved, but then I bought a necklace like an idiot. So now we're basically waiting. And also, I went to the bank and they said that I couldn't. My pre-approval wouldn't Twitch doesn't count towards my pre-approval because I've only been doing it for a year. So basically, we're waiting. She said, "Fucking idiot." Thanks, Katie. So now we're gonna rent. We're gonna rent for a little bit until we're ready.
That's all right. So like, what plans you got for when you get the house streams? They gonna be fucking wild or what?
So the place we just looked at where I'm gonna rent, there's a basement that I got that's fucking ginormous. Like my car got him. No, but there's a ginormous ass basement that also floods. Like my car, but there's a giant basement that is fucking huge, and it's also connected to a a back patio. So balcony streams, outdoor streams,
Oh, let's go.
cooking streams, taking a shit in the yard streams, any type of stream that we got, it's gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Dude, I want to see you do with the big basement. I want to see you jump multiple chairs at once. Can you make that happen? You should go for a record, bro.
The ceilings are actually really low, unfortunately.
Oh.
So there's one spot where I can jump the chair. So we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna jump chairs. It's gonna be difficult, but we're gonna figure it out.
You're an innovator, bro. You got this for sure.
100%, 100%.
So you just joined the Nephew Network too. What's that been like? Have you done anything with them yet, really, or is there stuff in
No.
talks?
Me and Uncle Joe just kind of talk back and forth here and there. I go to his stream. He's a good ass dude, so I just joined his network. I was planning on making my own stream team, but I got lazy, so he invited me to join the Nephew Network one day, and I said, and he's an inspiration for me because that dude he's probably my favorite streamer right now. Just the
He's
amount
really
of fun
good.
that dude has is insane. Like I envy his whole life because he has so much fucking fun. But yeah, I just decided to join. Why not? Why
Yeah,
not
fuck
join
it.
the nephews?
You get more viewers and shit. Oh shit, Glow. Thank you for the follow, Kang. Welcome to the Chip Gang.
Schmicky. Oh, I figured it out. Look, oh, it's gone.
What was that? That's weird.
It's actually
Somebody gift 5, so he starts dancing right now. No, I'm just kidding.
it's something. It's a shadow or some shit.
Okay.
It's a shadow in my green screen area. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's there.
So how long does it take you to make that stuff? Does it take like a long ass time?
It takes a pretty long time. Ideas pop in my head randomly, and sometimes I either can figure out how to execute them or I don't.
I think the first reason I subscribed, I followed you mad long ago, but I just never really watched streams. And the first like time I actually like came in and chilled. I don't know why I came in and chilled either. I don't think I followed anybody, just you and like a couple other people. And you started dancing on Mount Rushmore. And I think that was like the first, or people gifted me a lot. And I just came back and I was like, holy shit, dude, this dude's dancing on Mount Rushmore. And then since then, I've been watching you like almost every single night for I don't know how long.
Yes, sir.
It's been very entertaining, bro.
Yeah, I don't know where. I think. Well, I saw a Sushi Dragon, and basically from then on, it kind of flicked in my brain that adding scenes and shit was cool. So then I bought a bunch of green screens, and I realized they were all too small. So then I ended up painting my apartment, which is a direct lease violation, code violation for my lease. So security deposit is gone. So I basically lost $2,500 painting my house.
Damn, it was worth it though.
100% worth it. So then I figured out, yeah, I mean, the first couple months we were just kind of gaming, and I would go crazy, but just in my living room, just normally, just no effects or nothing. But then I remember when I saw Sushi Dragon, I was like, this is fucking crazy. Like, this is exactly what I do, but way more normie and way more, a little reserved, not as much cussing, and way more like technical and serious. So I basically decided to dedicate most of my time to trying to figure out how to do that. Then I figured out some of it, Googled some of it, Glow Googled some of it for me, taught me a little bit of it. And then somehow, once again, God blessed me with this dude named Trip Too Much. And my boy Trip Too Much showed me, basically, he showed me a couple things at first. And then basically I was just like, bro, I don't know how to do this shit. Fucking show me. And then he's like, nah, trying to push me in the right direction. He's like, here you go, here. And I'm like, just fucking show me better. So then he showed me some shit, and then here we are.
Yeah, dude, God's on your side, bro. He's putting you around a bunch of winners.
I don't believe in the fucker, but he is on my side, brother. Facts.
God. You don't believe in you don't believe in that stuff like at all?
I mean, I don't believe in any. I don't
like an entity.
I believe in entities, but I don't. There's no any structural human named God is that shit ain't real. Anything that a human has thought up or created or named specifically, organized religion is a joke to me. It's all
Yeah,
stupid in my eyes.
I agree.
How could one religion be right and the others be wrong? That's always been my biggest argument. You know,
Yeah.
if I'm born in Michigan and I'm a Christian and I was born in China, like I'm gonna be two different religions. So like, how could I practice a religion? Especially Christianity blows my mind. Anyways, that's
Yeah.
a bad topic to even talk about. That's a bad topic. That's a bad topic.
We could talk.
All I'm
We
gonna
could
say
talk
is
about
the First Testament. That's all I'm gonna say. That ends the argument. Boom. There you
Yeah.
go. Go read the First Testament. Tell me that Christianity is at all a good thing. Moving on. Sorry if I offended anyone.
No, you're right.
I do believe that religion is a cool structure though. It keeps humans in check, which is what it's good. It's good. It's a good thing in that aspect. It gives people something to look forward to, something to hope past their
Yeah.
measly little lives. Other than that,
It does more bad things than good things sometimes, I feel.
for sure.
So, speaking of all that, like, heebie-jeebie shit, do you believe in, like, ghosts and shit?
Yes.
Has anything happened to you, bro? You gotta tell us.
Yes.
Tell us the story,
Annabelle
bro.
knows, bro. She's haunted. I'm haunted. Bill Ratchet right now is the most haunted motherfucker I've ever been near. I've house sat for that fucker, and his house was the scariest place I've ever fucking been, dude. And I kid you not, me and Bill got sauce not too long ago at my apartment. It was just me and him here. I made fucking spaghetti for us, and I had a fucking thing of a strainer fucking little noodle fucking mixer thingy in my thing. And I kid you fucking not, Bill can contest to this, bro. We're sitting on the couch vibing, watching fucking some stupid shit on Netflix. All of a sudden, it ends up on the fucking floor, falls off the it came out the pot and lands on the floor, smack. I look at him and I go,
that.
vibe check. But I'm the type of person who I don't get scared by ghosts, which is why I'm extraordinarily haunted. One thing that you want to do as a person who is, if you don't believe in ghosts, I think they might not follow you around, but I embrace whatever presence is fucking with me, because it could be my grandma. I believe it's my grandma though, for sure, because when my ex lived here, spooky shit happened every other night, and it's because she was a ginormous C word. We hated her. So she was just a terrible, terrible human being, and we would get spooked out. I mean, she would get spooked out and be like, "Oh my god, it's so haunted." And I'd be like, "Yep, sure is." Some vibes are off. She moved out, it basically stopped. And then now I just have kind of peaceful ghost experiences, because it's usually when I'm by myself and I'm just like, vibe check. If some shit fall off some shit, and I'm like, whatever. Like, it's,
Shit.
I mean, the worst they can do is knock the salt off your shelf. Like, they're not gonna, nothing bad's gonna happen. This isn't Netflix. We're not gonna get stabbed by ghosts. We're just gonna get spooked by them.
Yeah. That's
And
crazy.
I have a pretty crazy story about a ghost too. When I was, I think I was 20 years old. I was getting my dick sucked in a graveyard. Yes, I know I was. I was getting my dick sucked in a graveyard by this chick. I used to live in a graveyard by my house. I was getting my dick sucked there, and I kid you not, bro, it was either a herd of rabbits or a fucking ghost in the woods, bro. I was getting my shit gobblesteined up, dude. Jeffrey Gobblesteined up, dog, and she fucking popped up like this. My dick went shroop right back into my fucking whoop, retracted inside me. She's screaming. She hides behind me. I'm saying like this. I'm gangster. I don't fuck with shit. I don't like. I might be small. I might be 150 lbs, but I'm a cold stone motherfucker. You don't spook me. So I fucking I deboed up, dick out, flopping around. I deboed up. I was like, "What's up, Dad?" I was like, "What's up, Dad? What's up?"
Holy shit.
I looked in those shrubs. I said, "You better be a fucking ghost, cause I'm about to beat that ass." And then nothing happened. So that was one of the more spookier things. But moral of the story, I don't think people should hang out in graveyards, because
Yeah.
there's obviously spirits bound to graveyards for sure.
I think something even scarier. It could have been just somebody watching you, bro. Not even a ghost.
Somebody watched me, but if it was, they're not gonna fuck with that, because a man with his dick still out. I didn't even put that shit away, bro. My Johnson was like, fucking. We ain't scared, bro. That shit, I still had a semi-chub. Honestly, it might have made me a little excited. It might have made me a little excited. I almost nutted.
You should have asked the ghost for a round. Ask him to tap in.
Honestly, he was ready for it. He was about to Jones.
Holy fuck, dude. That shit is funny. Do you believe in them alien? Do you believe in aliens or anything like that?
I mean, we are aliens essentially, so yeah, I believe in aliens for sure. I
Any
mean, life forms are aliens. I mean, believing in aliens is like believing in science. I mean, there's the fact of another Earth-like planet is it just makes sense. I mean,
facts.
However many stars there are, you know, in order to mimic an ecosystem of such of our Earth, you know, it's size of the sun, heat, distance of the planet from the sun. So it's, I mean, there's got to be another one somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just,
Do you think there is one close and they're just fucking lying?
Maybe, but that's stuff that I don't. That, you know, I'm not a
conspiracy theorist.
I don't like to believe in things that like I can't like wrap my head around. So it's like, what if they're lying about aliens and they're in, you know, Area 51? Like, if I can't have tangible proof of it or anything, then it's like, why would I believe in it? You know?
Yeah,
but
that's a good mindset with it.
And science, you know, science pretty much proves that, you know, there's gonna be another like there is. Pokimane is somewhere else. There's two Pokimanes. There is a Pokimane somewhere else. Like,
I hope 100%. So, bro. I hope so.
Alternate dimensions. Also, I believe in them. I believe in multiverse, multi-dimension.
Really?
Multi-dimension for sure, 100%. But
why?
That's just from because I've been there. But that's another conversation for another time. Don't do ketamine for 5 years straight.
Holy shit, dude! What do you mean you've been there? Like. I don't get it.
What I said, brother. No, I'm just kidding. I've just had some crazy
trips and stuff.
K-hole trips where I felt like I was in a different dimension.
What is your favorite? Other than weed, what's your favorite? Like, can we talk about this on Twitch? I was about to.
100%. We can talk.
What's like your favorite? What's your favorite? Yeah, all right. Word. What was your favorite recreational drug to use? Like, where did you have the most fun?
Ketamine.
Why is that? I never even like.
Nothing compares to it for sure.
Is it like acid? Like it makes you trip out or what? What up, Felicio?
If you do a little bit, it's kind of like putting on your moon boots. Kind of just feel a little wonky with a party drug. But if you do enough, and it's called K-holing. If you ever get a second, just go to Reddit and type K-hole experiences. That shit, like reading that shit, and the vernacular on some of these ketamine users is insane. Their verbiage is nuts. So they'll type up some shit that you'll read and be like, what the fuck? I saw a thing where this dude was like, K-holing is like, all of a sudden you're really fucked up, and then the next moment you become the piece of gum that you're chewing, and then an hour and a half later you spit yourself out on the floor and you're awake. That's the one of the greatest experiences. I mean, one of the greatest explanations I've actually had. One time I actually K-holed and I had grills in my mouth, and I actually felt like I was a grill for like an hour. Like I was a piece of metal. I was a hunk of metal. That's all I was.
Holy shit, dude.
Ketamine's crazy.
Do you have any?
Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And don't do drugs, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I did drugs for a long time, and I regret mostly all of it. So don't do it.
Don't do them, guys. Drugs bad.
Don't do them. Drugs are bad.
Did you guys have Dare? Where you guys were?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, they did a shitty job. Do you have any more like crazy party stories and stuff?
Whoa,
babe, you were
on stream. You gotta watch out with these pictures.
Oh my god, Annabelle! I'm trying to have a podcast here. What the fuck?
Reflection in glasses? Oh no. Okay, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Sorry about that, baby. You just derailed the whole podcast. It's fucked up.
As I was saying, do you have any other like crazy ass party stories? I feel like you definitely do have some funny ones.
Yes, the fuck do I. I actually told a couple of them today to a couple of my coworkers. I got some crazy party stories. One time, me and Bill went to a party out in the woods, and the cops came, and for some odd reason, we thought we were going to go to jail being teenagers at a party. So we decided to run, and we're like 30 miles from our houses. We left our whips and whoever drove us there. We had to trek through like 5 miles of these crazy ass like over the rings bushes, bro. And this man, Bill, was leading the pack with cargo shorts on, dude. This dude looked like he came out looking like Passion of the Christ, bro. Like straight up lashes all over his fucking legs, dude. like straight demolished legs, dude.
No fucking way.
But there's, I mean, I don't have too many crazy party stories that I should probably talk about. But I used to drink a lot, and I remember when I was 19 years old, I ended up waking up in an alleyway one time.
That's scary.
About 9:30 in the morning, face down in the middle of the road. Woke up in the middle of the road, laying face down in the middle of the road. So yeah, that's where I used to be. I used to party a lot. I was a very problematic teenager, and in my early 20s.
Can
Shit,
you
even when I was 23, 24, that was bad.
What up, Glow? Can you tell me the story about that one picture of you bouncing on your head? Like, what was up with that?
The one in my profile.
Yeah.
Bill Ratchet's maybe 3 years ago, his birthday. Went over to his house and I got super sauteed, and that was right when I figured out how I could do a headstand, and that was right when I figured I could do a headstand with no hands. So then basically I got super fucked up and everyone left the room, and I thought it would be funny if everybody came back into the room and I would be upside down with my hands, with no hands. So I was basically holding myself like that for like 3-4 minutes before anyone came back. I thought I was gonna die. I was so committed to the meme that I literally thought I was going to fucking die
It was
upside
worth
down.
it. Was it worth it?
And it was worth it. Yes.
How come you never bust that out on stream, bro?
A lot can change in 3 years. A lot can change in 3 years. The stability of a man's neck can change a lot in 3 years.
Yeah. I wouldn't actually want to see you break your goddamn neck on stream.
I actually have done it. I have done it on stream once, I think. I have done it on stream, but.
Oh, I missed it, dude.
But I was balanced. Basically, you headstand and then you balance against the wall, and then you can put your arms up, and then you just sit there, and it's just full tense. No, it's not good for me anymore.
Yeah, I feel like I would fuck myself up if I even attempted that.
It's tough, man. It's tough. It takes dedication.
Oh man. What does Damn Juice do in his free time, other than raging all the time? Like, what do you like to do when you're bored and shit, other than game? Anything specific?
Hang out with Annabelle, sleep, make new OBS scenes. I mean, pre-streamer, I just smoke weed and game. I'm very simple. And I live in, and that's what's kind of set me aside from everyone in my city, is that I live in a very shitty small town. There's nothing to do, and everyone goes stir crazy and it becomes addicts or has a bunch of kids. And I'm very, thank God for video games, dude. If my dad never bought me an Xbox original in 2001, I would be dead in a gutter, because video games saved my life in an area where drugs are the most prominent thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I had my dabbles, but if it wasn't for gaming, I probably would have went full hardcore with it. So, yeah, basically gaming. Basically just gaming. Gaming, chilling.
Movie watching?
Like I was saying, I'm very content with not leaving my city. Like it doesn't matter if I'm in Los Angeles or my hometown. Like, I'm gonna be doing the same fucking thing. I'm gonna be chilling with my girl, fucking going home, sleeping, going to work. Like, I'm a grinder. It's not a meme. Like, I grind 24/7. I'm trying to make money always. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to better myself always.
Let's go. That's fucking
a lot
some
of
goat
addicts upstate
shit.
for real, dude. 100%. A lot of fucking addicts upstate. 1,000%. Sad. I'm outgrowing my friends every year. I'm outgrowing my friends. Some of them are dying. It's very sad. Very sad.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff happens in my hometown too. It's really fucking sad. Like, some kid you just go to fucking elementary school with is heroin. Like, heroin in my town, like, a lot of kids pass away from it. It's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs, guys.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. So, Damn Juice, what is your favorite movie of all time? Maybe top 5 you can give us. We gotta always do this. Oh, all right, that's fine.
Easiest question ever. In no specific order. Actually, I will do it in a specific order. I would say James and the Giant Peach, my #1 all-time favorite movie ever. Because
that's a slept-on movie.
It's a slept-on fucking movie, and it's a twisted fucking kids movie. And that was one of the first kids movies I ever watched, which is, I think, is why I'm so fucking weird. But James and the Giant Peach, I wanted to fuck the dirty ants. I didn't obviously want to fuck them, but now that I grew up, I'm like, damn, like, I have this weird, like, thing for like creepy, freaky, like old women. And I think it resonated from the ants that mistreated James and the Giant Peach, even the fat one. Anyways, moving on. James and the Giant Peach, Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice, in that order.
Those are some fire movies, dude.
Top 3 bangazoids of movies that I considered top tier movies.
I love that like animation style of James and the Giant Peach. That shit was fucking sick.
Big Burton fan?
Oh yeah.
100 emoji.
Burton is the fucking
Beetlejuice
shit.
Is dumb goated. Beetlejuice is dumb goated.
And since we're talking about like top 5s and shit, how about you lay it on us what your top video games are of all time? Because you're a gamer at heart. You bleed gaming.
I don't know if I feel comfortable saying best video games of all time, but I'm gonna say my best video game experiences of all time.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Number 1, obviously Halo 3. I'll never get that experience back.
Facts.
Number 2, actually Grand Theft Auto Vice City, because in 2001, 2002, Xbox original, I used to play Grand Theft Auto Vice City so much, and I was not in any type of boat to be playing that game, but I was because my parents just didn't give a shit about anything. So they would basically, I was a spoiled little kid, so they just let me do whatever. So here I am, fucking shooting strippers, blah blah blah, doing this, blah blah blah. I used to play Grand Theft Auto Vice City a lot, and that game taught me a lot about games, about grinding and about searching for shit, beating missions, and doing all that type of shit. I would say Destiny 1 was very beneficial for me. I would say after Halo 3 and Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I don't know if I could put I don't even know if I care too much to keep going. But Modern Warfare 2 probably before Destiny 1. If I was going to do them in order. And then number 5, the Division 1. The Division 1 was amazing. That game was so much fun. Well, then they ruined it. Everything's fun. As time goes on, games become fun, and then they ruin them. Always, there's no game's gonna stay consistently good forever. And because developers are obsessed with making them perfect in their eyes. Back in the day, when shit was broken, they just leave it. A Kimbo model 1987s or whatever. You're sniping people with shotguns from across the map. It took them 6 months to fix it, and that's what made the game. That's what made Modern Warfare 2 beautiful. That's what made all these games beautiful. Is these little glitches that made shit fun, and now everyone fixes them and ruins fucking games every single time.
Yeah, you're right. You're fucking right, dude. Holy shit.
100 emoji.
Damn, dude.
Atheon or Crota better?
I don't even know what that means.
Atheon. For sure. Actually, I don't know. Crota was pretty fun.
Is that from Destiny?
Yeah.
See, I didn't have a PlayStation back when that game came out, so I didn't get to play it. I was an Xbox guy.
Destiny 1, when they would come out with the raids and you'd have to try to figure it out, that shit was like me and Glow, that was some of the most fun times I've ever had in video games, because I felt so powerful. Like, I almost felt like me and Glow were like the leaders of our raid crew. And when Crota came out, there was this thing called the Sword Bearer, where you'd have to beat the fucking raid boss's ass with this sword.
Holy
and it was
shit.
like on release, the first couple release days, like the Sword Bearer was like everything. Like, the motherfucker holding the sword was like, that was that dude. And I was always the sword bearer, and I remember just feeling so fucking dope. Like, we'd wake up, we'd all get on at the same time, we'd try to beat that shit. And I remember when we first beat Crota, it was better than any drug I've ever done in my whole life. And I've done almost every drug there is on this planet. And that shit was better than sex, better than anything, better than falling in love. Sorry, Annabelle. Beating Crota was better than anything I've ever done, dude. That shit was...
This man's a true gamer, bro. He said it's better than love. Sorry, Annabelle.
100 emoji. 100 emoji.
Holy fuck, dude. That's fucking hilarious. So are you ever gonna stream? If they come out with a new Destiny, are you streaming that shit or what? Or the game stream's
Probably.
done, finito?
Probably, yes, for sure, I would say.
speaking of streaming, like, you kind of built a pretty tight community. Like, how is that shit? Is it like cool knowing that you built a cool little ass community?
It is the biggest blessing ever.
Cause
Is definitely the biggest blessing. Like, there's been a couple nights where I've cried off stream. I've turned the stream off and it's just it's a weird, it's a very weird feeling. It's very 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 surreal having like, just for example, you like this, you motherfucker, like having people like you come into my stream every goddamn day. Like people miss a day and they're coming in like, sorry Juice, I missed yesterday. I'm like, brother, I was just shaking my ass and fucking shotgun and Red Bulls. Like, we
same
good.
shit.
It's just like it's nuts to me. It's nuts to me.
I don't know
And
why, bro.
bringing people together is not even having people watch me, but bringing people, friends together. Like Katie, I know Katie. Some days she doesn't have shit to do, so she'll just come pop in the Discord, and then we'll all just be vibing out and fucking talking about real ass life and cool ass shit. And then we're all becoming friends, and now people are inviting me to their weddings and fucking shit like that. And
Who
it's
invited you to
that
a
shit.
wedding?
Spoon's
Oh
wedding. I'm trying to
shit.
go to his wedding. So it's just, it's crazy, and having people financially support you when my own friends, like having random people gift me 5 subs when my own friends wouldn't even give me $1 back in the day, like that shit. Having people pay me to
Jump
entertain,
ship.
that shit is mind blowing experience.
Yeah. So you feel like it's a blessing.
It's the biggest blessing. Next to Annabelle and Olivia, it's the biggest blessing I've ever experienced in my life. Also, surviving addiction. That's the biggest blessing I've ever had. But other than that, everything is amazing.
That's pretty
Everything's
crazy.
amazing.
Speaking about like your real friends not supporting you and stuff, do you like have any advice for anyone else like who may be in the chat, maybe a young grinder who deals with like that kind of shit all the time about like people who live in their hometown, their friends that like try to tell them not to fucking do what they want to do? Like, what do you got? Like, you got any advice for that shit? Because I know there's some
Um,
grinders in chat.
Fuck all of them. And not even streaming. When it comes to just life, I have this advice. You're always gonna outgrow your friends, and if you don't, then it's probably a bad thing. Unless your friends are, you have super successful friends or good friends. But for me, most of the time, um, if you end up outgrowing your friends, then maybe they weren't good friends to begin with. If you get some success or somebody else gets some success, and then you guys, grow apart, blah blah blah. Everyone has friends that they're go to high school with, and grew up together, and then the real world hits and people separate, people move away, blah blah blah, this and that. And it's just something you got to deal with. Just don't I never take it personally and
Mm.
use it, especially for me. All of my hometown friends, basically, I only have a couple left. And all the I mean I'd consider some of them friends, but whenever I go out to the bar once a month, I'll see them. That's the only time I see them. Nobody comes to my chat. There's only like two locals that I was really close with that come to my chat, but there are people who I'm becoming more closer with than my old high school buddies because they come to my chat. Random ass
Mm.
people are like, "Yo, Juice, what's up?" I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing here?" Blah blah this and then I'll see them at the bar and they're like more interested than my friends. I have this one buddy who I've known since he was fucking 11, and he's never been to my chat once. I've been
Yeah.
streaming for almost a year. He's never been to my chat. He's never asked me about my stream. Never done anything. And people get people, and that I would consider not a real friend, because we used to be really close. And all of a sudden, I started not being a loser, which is offensive, but I started, trying to better myself, and he stopped coming around. And that shit, it hurts. It definitely hurts at first, but you just gotta learn to get the fuck over it, because that's life, baby.
You gotta leave
That's
those
life.
negative ass people behind, bro.
Oh yeah,
Can't
crap
let
dust.
anyone stop the machine that is
They're
Dan
just
Juice.
farts in the wind, man. Farts in the wind.
Shit on your shoes, bro. Just wipe
Call
them
them out,
off.
man. Yep, yes sir.
So do you got any I feel like you have very like incredible advice about growing on this platform and stuff like that. You got any advice? There's a lot of young finessers, grinders, and shit in this chat. You got any advice for them that want to like get like you, boss up?
Um, that's tough, man. I was actually just talking today the other day about how streamers shouldn't give streamers advice because
Mm,
it's tough. Like one streamer's success template is never. It
guaranteed.
might not work for somebody else. You know, like
Mm,
me doing this isn't gonna. Someone else. You know, you take someone who's blah 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 a different way, and they're not gonna be able to execute the same way. And I mean, the only thing I would say is try to have fun. If you're not having fun,
don't do it.
stream less. You know, don't force it ever. Because I did that for a few months. I was forcing streams, just gaming, forcing, going up, going on streaks. And I think it's better to have a short fun stream than a long shitty one.
Yeah.
And people are obsessed with the grind, and then some people get consumed by it. And also, never focus on growth. All like you can focus on growth, but when growth doesn't come, don't get discouraged. I know that. And see, this is where I say advice is stupid, because you can't just be like, oh, don't get discouraged. My biggest advice is, if you get discouraged easily, streaming's probably not for you. Because even me, people consider me a pretty successful streamer, and I get discouraged a lot.
Mm,
It's because when you get used to a certain growth or a certain amount of here and there, viewers, viewership, money, blah blah, this and that, and then it fades, you get discouraged. But
yeah.
it's tough, man. Giving advice is tough. But one thing I will say is consistency is key. If you have a night and you like picture yourself like you're your own coach, every stream is a basketball game. Like, coaches go back, they watch the tapes. If you have a crazy night where shit goes crazy, someone gives you 5, 10 subs, blah blah, you get blah blah, you have 20 viewers, your most average viewer. Go back, watch that shit, see what you did right. If the next day it's bad, go in there, see what you did wrong. Like, if you watch your shit and be like, what the fuck, this is boring,
Mm,
do something more fun, change it up, spice shit up too. Like, you always want to change shit. Like, no one's gonna want to watch something the same thing forever. No one's gonna
yeah,
watch
you're
the
right.
same shit every single day. Like, even me. Nope. Like, I see viewers fluctuate here and there all the time, and it's because I, for the most part, do the same thing almost every day. So
Yeah, but you have a
always
good
try to change
formula.
it up. Well,
Yeah.
it's a good formula, yeah. But still, I basically, for a few months, I was just doing the same thing. Luckily for me, when that's the good thing about visual effects, is as long as you keep changing up your visual effects, then it's fresh. So people will be, oh shit, what the fuck is that? Stuff like
Mm.
that. Also, community shit, like the shit you do, like community games, like talk shows, like shit like that, like it being interactive. That shit's fucking dope. That's the success template right there. Trying to get your chat to be interactive, which
Well,
is
I kind
fucking
of,
hard though.
yeah, it is very fucking hard. But I kind of like, I don't know, the advice you gave me has helped me out so much already. Like, you told me to like make yourself known in communities and shit like that.
Oh,
Don't
dude,
get down when you have a bad stream. Like, you should fucking do a self help series or some shit, because that advice really like helped me.
that means a lot. But I it's one of my least favorite things, because I'm on Twitch, Twitter. I'm like in the scene, and like it's all I see is like people trying to give advice to other people, and it's just like most of it is just it's just common sense. Like, people are like, oh, like all the shit I just said, for the most part, like some of it is just like redundant information.
Yeah.
Like, oh, don't get sad. Like, it's like,
Yeah, but I feel like coming from you, it's just like, at least for me, it's different. Like it like it makes sense because you've been there, you know.
streaming's tough. But the biggest thing I could say is what I told you is place yourself. You see a channel you like, go there all the time. If you see a channel that you like, if you love a fucking streamer, you're like, damn, this is sick, study that streamer. Like, watch what he does, do that, try to mimic it. Like, that's where I remember when I first started streaming back in 2015 when I was gaming. Like, I was pretty much a Dr. Disrespect clone. When it came to my lingo and everything, like, I'm screaming, I'm the best, I'm an
Mm.
athlete, I'm a fucking monster, all this shit. And it was all just me being a Doc ripoff. And then, basically, like, people don't like to copy other people and shit, and then they feel bad about doing it. But like, it's fucking streaming. Like, nobody, of course the people are gonna be similar. So if
That's right, Matt.
That's what Matthew says about that's always everyone's attitude. But how I feel about it is like mimicking is like it's a form of flattery. Like if I went into someone's
Homage.
channel, if I went into someone's channel and they're doing the same, like no one like for me being a fucking a god, a legend. No, I'm just kidding. For me being a cocky
You are,
fucking
bro.
asshole is my point. Is that I'm so cocky. I know no one's gonna do what the shit that I'm fucking doing. So when someone tries to mimic it, I'm like that's fucking dope. That shit's fucking sick to me. And that's how I feel like Doc is, and people like that. At the end of the day, you want to make yourself be unique, which is the hardest part of streaming.
Yeah, that's very.
Is being unique. That's definitely the hardest part. Is trying to be different because there's so many fucking streamers. Everyone's streaming. Everyone's streaming. But also you just gotta be yourself, man. That's it. Either people are born for it or they're not.
Very true. That's some great advice.
That's a fact. You're either a streamer or you're not. Streamer mentality is a thing for sure.
So what is streamer mentality?
Not streamer I guess streamer personality, having good conversation skills, being able to focus on your chat and be interactive. But the biggest thing is be interactive. Don't just fucking gray face.
Yeah.
Don't just gray face and fucking game and just stare at the screen. Like you gotta just be interactive for sure.
Yeah, I hate streams where the streamer doesn't even like look at the chat, dude. I'll fucking leave so quick.
Yeah, and a piece of advice that I could give too as well that I just gave to myself. I had to sit myself down and didn't do a pep talk. Is like, some nights if I want to do something, fuck you, Katie. I can't even. Thoughts on Jeff Bezos, dude? Honestly, Jeff Bezos. Shout out Twitch Prime. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you, thank you, Jeff Bezos, for Twitch Prime. Everything else, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yo, somebody drop their Twitch Primes here right now. Right now, it's free. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not Raj Patel. Are you ever gonna do that shit? Are you ever gonna try and get in the Raj show?
No, because it's mostly dating oriented, and me and Annabelle have talked about it, and I don't mean
She
to
wouldn't be comfortable.
spot, but I've wanted to kind of go on there and manipulate and maybe be fake interested in some e-girls, but she's not comfortable with it, and when she tells me she's not comfortable with something, it kind of checks me like, why am I comfortable with it? So basically that she kind of changed my mind, like, yeah, why would I want to go in and try to fake some shit for some clout, just so I can get some eyes, because I could just do that
Being yourself.
my life. Yeah.
Speaking of Annabelle, like, what's it been like dating her? How has she changed your life?
Amazing. She's changed. I've never dated a woman in my whole life before her. Like nothing, no other woman I've ever been with matters to me. So she is the polar opposite of everyone I've ever been with. I've never had support. I've never had real raw support in my life. Like the way she supports me and drives me and motivates me. There'll be nights where I'm fucking assed out, and she's like, go stream. Get up.
What a fucking queen.
What are you doing? Like, and then even nights where I'm like, I just want to cuddle with you. She's like, go stream, idiot. And I'm like, bet. Like, ever since the first day, I remember one of the first days we fucked, I was like, I gotta stream. So, and she's like, you can kick me out. She's like, you're fine. And she just really wanted to fuck me, which really came down to it. But after that, it stuck. So even in our daily life, she's just about it. She's supportive, and it's a little weird. There goes my camera. Just kicked it off. Good night. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Initiating.
Alright, we're back. Oh. Alright, here we go.
But yeah, no, she's a blessing. She's a blessing for sure. I love her to death. I love her more than anything I've ever loved.
So I have another like maybe heavy question. What's it been like stepping up and like becoming like a father figure? Is that shit crazy?
Scary.
Is it scary? Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's scary, but I'm a natural dad figure. Even with my friends, anytime my friends get too fucked up or faded, or I've always been kind of the rock of situations. My dad is like, if you guys could meet my dad, dude, my dad is like the better version of me. Like he's super funny like me. Like my dad he's the best dad on earth. So basically having him growing up and him being the most supportive and just the most laid back guy in the world, it basically I've always had it in me, and I've always wanted to be a dad, and I feel like Annabelle's given me this crazy opportunity to become one without jumping into it and taking all these crazy steps because obviously I'm stepfathering her child,
Mhm.
so I got to skip a lot of the shit,
Yeah.
blah blah blah, this and that, forming this whole, and I'm forming a relationship while learning how to also be a good dad, and it's I've always wanted it, so it's amazing. It's literally amazing. I feel like I was put on this earth to be the father for her child. It's weird. It's very
That's
weird.
that's fucking beautiful, dude.
I'm trying not to cry right now. my
So
my eyes are my eyes are feeling a little fucked up. It's
so
awesome.
life's going good for Damn Juice, you could say.
Oh, 100%. Couldn't be going better. I'm following my dreams. Got my dream girl. It's fucking lit. It's fucking lit. But I still work minimum wage, which kind of sucks. I'm trying to change that sometime soon.
I mean, it can't be all that bad. Like do you get paid good money there or no?
For a minimum wage job, yeah.
What do you do there? For
I
the
roll
people who don't
burritos and
know.
I do a lot of prep. Do a lot of prep work. I basically fillet chicken breasts all day. It's really easy.
Do you have any
And
like crazy
my boss is a fucking god, so he just like lets me chill all day pretty much.
When's the fucking work stream, dude? You said it a while ago. You and your boss were in talks. I'm waiting, bro.
We've been thinking about it, but it gets a little vicious in my kitchen. So
Mm.
we talk a lot about some weird shit, and he doesn't really want. He knows how I am, so he doesn't really not want his name publicly brought into my equation.
That's fair.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Do you have any
I say one wrong thing and it goes viral, and they're like, "Here's a Twitch streamer talking about getting his ass ate in in such and such as burrito bar." Like, no.
Do you have any like funny customer stories at all? You gotta lay 'em on me, bro.
Number one, got my dick sucked because a girl knew who I was from my work.
This dude's living a
That was
fucking
cool.
movie, fellas.
That shit was cool, bro. She actually, I made her a margarita, and then I got a Snapchat from some random person. I wasn't sure who it was.
Hmm.
She goes, "This margarita would look better if it was your dick." And I went, "Oh." And then I ended up hanging out with her, and it was actually this was only a couple, this was about 3 years ago. So she was like she's like, "We don't even have to have sex." She's like, "I just want to suck your dick." I was like, "What is
Sounds like a
wrong with
fucking
you?"
angel, dude.
She was not an angel.
At least with the dick sucking part.
Yeah, dick sucking's cool, but it wasn't great. No.
Well, yeah, now you're with the queen.
Meaningless sex is meaningless because it's meaningless.
Very true.
That shit
Very
sucks.
true.
That shit sucks.
So have you ever like got into it with a customer, like bitching about something you did or anything like that, like a Karen?
I have. One time, this customer I came into work one day and I was super blitzed when I used to smoke and then go to work. And I came in to work one time and she, no, it was a couple, and this dude ended up getting a quesadilla, and he wasn't happy with his quesadilla because he thought he paid too. It was just cheese quesadilla, and this was back when our prices were a little higher than they should be for just cheese. So we have
Hmm.
a veggie quesadilla and then meat quesadilla. So the veggie was a little bit lower price. So we basically charged him for a veggie, even though there was no veggies because we never had a cheese quesadilla button. So basically, we had to knock down the cheese quesadilla a couple bucks. So he was like, "Oh, this is blah blah blah." So I came into work stoned. I didn't give a shit. I was a supervisor, so I came in at the time. I didn't give a shit what the fuck was going on. This dude was bitching at one of my coworkers. So I was like, "Give the dude his money back." I was working with one of my really really super close friends, NS. original in my chat, Tobe.
Oh,
So Tobe comes in and he's like, I give the dude his money. He's like, you shouldn't have given them. You shouldn't have given the working with your friends sucks sometimes, especially when you're their superior. So he's like, you shouldn't have given his money. He's like, what the fuck is that? Like that's and you know my boss doesn't give a shit about $7. So he comes in. He's like, you shouldn't have given him his money back. And I'm like, word, why? And he's like, blah blah. And he starts calling me an idiot, blah blah, all this shit. So then basically, I ended up going back out to the table, and I'm like, it seems because I was just trying to prove that I should have
you're
taken
right.
his money.
Yeah.
So I went out there and I was like, actually, I'm sorry that we refunded you, but I'm gonna have to take that refund back. So I took the dude's money again.
That's
So I
very
refunded.
unethical.
That is customer service 101. I should have been fired. My boss fucking went off on me, basically. And basically, so I gave him a refund, went back out, and was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to take that money back. That was one of the worst things I ever done. But that was my first year in the restaurant
Okay.
business, so I didn't really know what I was doing.
All right, that's fair. So, chat, do you guys have any questions for the enigma that is Damn Juice? Lay them on us right now. Let's go.
Let them know.
We'll probably answer anything. Most likely anything. So, I hope you guys been thinking this whole stream about what the hell to ask this king. Oh shit, I just did something. Alright, now never mind. What do y'all got, man? What do y'all got?
Does anybody got anything?
Nobody? You guys are here with the GOAT, Damn Juice. You guys don't got a single question, man? Come on, guys, speak up. Probably a bunch of mobile users. How big your dick? Well, how big?
Somewhere between a iPhone 6 and an iPhone 8.
Oh man.
Funny part about that joke, I use it a lot. iPhone 6 and an iPhone 8 are the exact same size. So if you have one of them laying around, just go ahead and grab it.
I got a question. How did you meet like some of your other streamer friends that I see pop into your chat a lot? Like how did you meet Basil and like Shamana and all them guys?
Fun fact about Basil, I started streaming and I was talking to one of my friends whose funny Twitter account, and was talking about streaming and shit, and then he was like, yo, hit up my friend blah blah blah, Young Fish Gods. And I look and I was like, yo, I recognize him because me and Basil were in Vine. So I looked and I was like, oh, I remember him from Vine. So then I basically went into his chat and was like, what's up? So we've been in the same space since 2014. So we didn't 2015, 2014. So we never followed each other or anything. So then I went to his chat and was like, what's up, bro? And then basically we played Apex, and ever since then, just boys. Absolute boys. Units.
That's pretty sick. How about Sham?
Same thing with Sham. Same thing with Sham. We were all in the same. Sham knew me through Bill, so he knew who I was through Bill. And I ended up going to his chat one day and was like, "What's up, bro?" And he was like, "Yo, Juice, what's up?"
That's a really good
Chill out,
impression.
Sham. He's like, "Hey, Juice. Oh, yo, you're Bill's buddy." And then he basically came to my fucking chat and was like, "This dude's a fucking crackhead." And then boys ever since.
That's actually pretty cool. You guys have like a lot of cross between your communities because you have a lot of viewers that watch all you guys. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, we're all meshing our shit together. It's a blessing. Those two are my biggest blessings as far as streamer friends go. Those two are my biggest blessings. I share so many viewers from those two.
You're the reason I found both of them.
Give it back.
You know me, I'm balling, you know, so gee, the jungle's in your chat, you're gonna get some gifted subs, you know what I'm saying? Nah, come on, guys. Anybody got a question for the god? Anything?
Yeah, that's another big thing. When I first started streaming, I probably spent like $2,000 on other streamers.
Dude, how many subs have I gifted you in the first place?
A lot. TikTok hate it.
Really? You would never try and get in the TikTok space?
I'm just here to soak up, game, and vibe. But here's a question: do you have any advice for finding your passion/purpose? No, I don't. Um, I say I don't like that with that type of attitude because I was lost, man. I've been lost my whole life. My sister went to college. She always knew what she wanted to do. I never knew what I wanted to do. I had no fucking like streaming. I'm I'm convinced that life isn't real sometimes, and that this is all just a fucking simulation. Because there's just blind luck, dude. I don't know how I turned just living into some sort of career, but I basically just live and do what I like to do and
People
have
love
fun
you.
with the boys, and that's just what we're doing here. But finding your passion, man, I don't know. I mean, if you don't know what it is, then eventually it'll just come. But life's tough because sometimes you got to do something that you hate. Sometimes you got to scrape the bottom of a bucket before you know find whatever it is you're looking for. My restaurant job, for example, basically gave me everything. I feel like Jim from The Office. Like I was working at a fucking shitty paper company that I hated, and now I have this whole company. Well, I know he leaves the company to go back to Dunder Mifflin, but basically I have my wife, I have everything all from this shitty paper company. So I basically started working at this shitty restaurant job, scraped the bucket, blah blah blah, this and that, got my apartment, met this girl, ended up hating her, kept my apartment, streamed in my apartment, all just because I started working at this shitty restaurant job. So if I'd have never started scraping minimum wage grinding, like I wouldn't have anything. Nothing.
Don't be discouraged, Kings, if you're not where you want to be right now. Takes
Don't be
time.
discouraged, especially if you're young or even if you're in your late 20s. Don't never get discouraged by life. Life will, if you work hard enough, life will always come around. Life is about working hard. Gotta start somewhere. 100 emoji. You have to
You're right.
just grind, 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 grind. Hit the fucking shit and grind. Don't sleep on success.
So, Matt, you don't got a question for Juice, bro? Oh, there we go. Katie's got one.
Where do I wee myself in 5 years? I wee myself definitely in a wee situation. Definitely peeing, whizzing. No, where do I see myself in 5 years? I see myself. Fucking Christ, that. See, that question scares the fuck out of me. I never like to think like that.
Yeah.
But I think I see myself being a 32-year-old streamer,
Sexual deviant.
sexual deviant. Still, I way less hair. I think I might be probably fully bald by then.
That's all right though.
I see myself with another child, and I see myself owning 2 or 3 properties and just being happy. That's all I want. That's all I want in the next 5 years. I want to be happy still. I'm happy right now. That's all I want. I want to stay happy.
Emeren's
When is
got
the
one.
mixtape dropping? Cinnamon, 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 hot cinnamon. Right now, there it is for you. How do I become confident? Like, damn, juice. Confidence also a thing that you can't really teach or give advice on.
Yeah.
I
Either
don't know.
have it
I don't
or you
know.
don't.
Are you invested in yes, I'm interested in investing in real estate. So that's why we're renting a place right now for the remainder of this year. I'm going to rent, so then when the bank counts my pre-approval for Twitch counting as an income, then I can get a really nice. Not a real estate license. I want to basically move into a house, live there for 3 years, pay off 3 years. 3 years is the magic number when it comes to mortgages. I want to pay 3 years of the mortgage, so basically I pay off all the interest, and then I want to move out of that place, basically rent it, have other humans that pay off that place, and then in 5-10 years, when it's all the way paid off, I can sell it, get a smooth $80 to $120,000 put back in my bank account, so on and so forth, until I have my dream house of $1 million.
Damn, Juice is gonna be a landlord.
I'm gonna be a landlord for sure. But the confidence thing, man, I don't know. Confidence, you just gotta say fuck it, man. Sometimes you just have to say fuck it. That's always been my mentality. Like, it's like I think the biggest thing that helped my confidence is having a really small dick when I was growing up. I had a very tiny dick, so I had to cut corners. So I was talking to chicks like I had a big dick. I'm like, yo, baby, blah blah blah, this and that. Don't be a shitty landlord, dude. I would be an amazing landlord. I'm gonna be like, yo, pay me or you die. No, I'm just kidding. But real shit, confidence. When you number one, when your hairline starts going, confidence is the only thing you got. I had a tiny dick, so I had to cut corners. Facts. I had a small ass shrimpy dick, Dicky Dookie Johnson. So basically, I had to do something else. I had to be funny. I had to do something. True, Katie. True.
Shrimp gang. Cut. We got any members of the Cut gang in chat?
My
I
dick
know.
didn't get big till I was like 17, dude. Facts. And girls wanted, dude. I literally my Johnson. I had the for my shit was so small for a while. I didn't even see the head of my dick because I'm uncircumcised. So it actually, I didn't even know I had a dick head until I was a certain age. And then all of a sudden that shit popped up, and I pulled my foreskin. Also, my parents never told me that I had foreskin. I know we always end up on this goddamn conversation
We really
about
do.
foreskin. I don't know why, but it's like I'm cursed to always talk about it. But my fucking father never told me I was uncircumcised. So all of a sudden, my friends are talking about it, and I'm like, what? And they're all like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's gross. I'm like, that's disgusting. And then all of a sudden, I was that guy.
The guy with foreskin.
Me and my giant Johnson gotta run fully around. Yeah, if you got a giant dick, you gotta live life normally, for sure. I feel like having a giant dick is a curse, for sure.
This is what I think about it. You can't even like get the whole thing sucked.
You eat the nut cheese. The only time I ever had dick cheese in my adult life was after my first music festival. I went to a music festival and I didn't shower for 3 days. That was the only time I had dick cheese. But the very first time that I pulled my foreskin back after not knowing that dick cheese is real, my boys. That shit is real.
Does it have like a color to it or what? Like, what is it like? I never had it.
No.
Did it stink?
Oh yeah. It stinks. Oh yeah. You thought you were an alien. Yeah, I talked to my dad too. I'm like, how could you not explain to me that?
Damn.
Like,
I feel like not a lot of people like. I didn't really know about that
fact,
shit.
I actually zipped my cock up once.
I've done that before. It's not funny. It's not fun.
Like, zoop. Like it was poking through the zipper.
I have a very important question. Are you a part of the electric shaving gang for pubes, or are you part of the just regular razor gang, or do you do both?
I haven't razor shaved my pubes since I was probably 16, 17.
Really?
I just do a zoop, little buzz, but I also don't usually do it. And once you get in a loving, caring relationship, the pubes just kind of just let it go. Whenever me and Annabelle have a special occasion, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna wear something nice." I'm like, "Okay, let me shave the base of my dick for you." Like, other than that, I'm more of a base of the dick kind of guy. My pubes kind of stay where they're at. They're kind of like a little, like the golden arches. Like they kind of branch out, curl out like this.
Oh my
But the
god.
base of the dick, that's where the love happens. Is the base of the shaft. When you start shaving the base of the shaft, that's how you know something special is gonna happen that night for sure.
Wow.
For sure.
That's some knowledge I didn't think I needed. I needed
Honestly,
to know.
also, if you keep your pubes up and then you shave a little bit past the base of your shaft, that should make your dick look bigger. That's my biggest advice to any man out here trying to gain a little bit of girth. Shave a little circle around the base of your shafty. Nice little pull it, and then that shit makes your shit look a little bit bigger for sure.
I don't really fuck with the electric, bro.
Cutting corners.
One time I was using an electric. One time I was using an electric and it straight up like caught my skin. No, it like caught my skin in the teeth, bro. And I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was painful.
Like a lawnmower. Like you gotta have it on the lowest setting. You can't have the teeth.
Yeah, it was like for like it was like one of those nose shavers, but like it had like an attachment for facial hair. Not good, dude. I think me and Matt discussed this too, but I don't remember. How do I love inches? What does that mean? I'll lose.
How do I lose inches, dude? Once I said, like I said before, if you got a big ass Johnson, bro, you can't lose inches.
You just curse for life.
You gotta deal with that giant Johnson.
A Phillips One
Phillips
Blade.
One Blade. See, yeah, I'm more of a, like I said, I tend to leave the paint. I tend to leave the pubes, and then I do the base of the shaft for sure. But me being a little, I got a little bit of Syrian blood in me. I got hair where it shouldn't be. So like that shit like like here's the length of my dick, not actual size, but like my hair will go like all the like like a third of the way. Like so if I don't shave for like 2 months, like
It starts looking like a hamster.
my dick on soft got a whole like a
Beard.
mini skirt on, like a Hawaiian mini
Holy
skirt.
shit, dude.
My shaft get hairy as hell. Yeah, that shit got a little. Any advice for saving money? Just save it. What do you mean? I don't. I want to put it in your bank. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Don't
I'm
get
bad
a
at
lot of
saving money.
subs. Yeah, I'm horrible at it, dude. I'm so bad at saving money. Any other pertinent questions that you guys want to know from Damn Juice? Let him
Saving
fly.
money. Try to. I don't know, man. That's a tough one, Katie. It's really tough. Really tough. Yeah, 2 months. Sometimes I'll go quite a long time without the shaving the base of my squeaky dookie poo poo. Because Annabelle,
She don't
telling you
care.
what, dude. What's your favorite way to eat chicken?
Ooh, it's a good question.
Fried.
Oh, for sure.
What's your favorite way to eat mashed potatoes?
Do you like sweet potatoes or just
Mashed.
regular potatoes
Trick
mashed?
question. Mashed.
So you just like anything mashed?
I mean, I don't know what a favorite through my mouth. Is it a trick question, Katie? I think is she memeing? I don't know.
I
Best
don't know.
pizza topping. Bacon.
That's very fair. That's very fair.
Bacon.
I'm more of a white ricotta guy. Mm. Yo, what up, Flyboy?
Only the long wang motherfuckers up in this chat. Please stop. Fries, wedges, mashed, baked, fried. Wait, no, but you said
Just
no, Katie. You said
potatoes.
what? Oh, potatoes. My brain just read mashed potatoes. My favorite way to eat potatoes, definitely wedges. A nice thin KFC style potato wedge.
That's pretty
Mm,
fire.
big
Oh
Tyrone,
shit,
look at
Tyrone,
him
thank you
snap.
for the fucking bits, bro. Oh my
Look at him
god.
fucking snap. Can I get some let's goes in the chat room, please?
I just gained like 40 inches with that, bro.
KFC
Thank you.
wedges, dude. Katie, KFC wedges are. Oh my god, like I'm so fucking horny right now that you said that.
Dude, you ever have those special sauce tenders at KFC?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude, they had like this Asian one. It was so fucking good, bro. And then the KFC near my place shut down because they got like
KFC
E.
mash bowl.
coli or some shit.
Famous bowls are pretty good. Shout out E. coli.
Oh fuck. Oh man. You don't know? Oh, smashed potatoes. I don't know what smashed potatoes are. Mashed potatoes are my shit though.
Carol, did you really just send a picture of you from the up angle, belly out, in the fucking group Snapchat, my dude?
I have to see this.
Did I just replay it? Maybe. Did I stare right at Carol's belly button? 100 emoji style? Whoa! I just moved something in this scene. What happened here?
Oh my god, Caro. I'm fucking horny, dude, seeing that. Jesus. Dude, so tell me
What?
about your original streams you had. Like before I came around, before Blunt Toker, when you just had that group chat. That Snap group chat of
The
people.
group chat?
Yeah, when it was just those people like watching. How fucking wild were those streams?
Oh my god, you think they're wild nowadays, bro? The first couple months were insane because it was more like it was more authentic then because also I was the amount of money I was making, like I was on euphoria. It was stupid. But just the fact, like people say money won't change you, money will absolutely change you. 100%. If making $1,000 in one night will absolutely change your entire mortal existence. I was doing shit I never thought for after basically afterwards, like basically after those first couple months, I was in physical pain every day I woke up and went to bed because except like what the adrenaline that would keep me going, I would come home and I would just shake my fucking ass. But there was no visual scenes, there was no nothing, there was no green. This was before my green screen, before my second computer, everything. So I would just fucking went dirty, nasty, savage all the time. It
Damn,
was really fun. It was really fucking fun. I'm still like that, but just not to a certain extent.
that's fucking crazy, dude. I wish I was around for
If
those.
if the social media stuff and the internet stuff never took off, where would you see yourself? Probably dead, to be honest. I'm not even kidding you. I think I would probably be dead. I think I would probably would I think there's some weird manifestation of me being where I am right now, and I think when I OD'd I would have just died instead of living. I don't know. It's weird to say, but I don't think I don't know. I can't see myself. I can't put a finger on what would have happened if Twitter or anything or Twitch or anything would have never taken off. I
Can I
don't
ask?
think it just wasn't in my cards.
Can I ask like what your like how much your view of life changed after that happened to you?
Oh
Like
my god.
the ODing.
It was like I was it was a second chance. It's exactly what it was. You know, I died and I came back better. I was reborn as a smarter
Phoenix.
I was reborn as a smarter, you know, stronger, more passionate man. Like that when after that happened, I everything that I regretted doing, I no longer regretted doing. Everything that I, you know, wanted to do, I strived for it more. I chased it more. Just everything changed that day for me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Almost dying is fucking insane. It will there's no way around it. It'll change you for the better always. Or it'll make
The
it worse.
word. Yeah. That shit's scary, man. To even
It's
think
really
about.
fucking scary. I got the goosebumps talking about it right now.
I'm sorry for I'm sorry for bringing it
No,
up.
it's okay. I'm very comfortable about talking about it. I talk about it a lot. It's okay.
So, do you have like anything you want to shout out or anything? Anybody you want to shout out? Because I feel like 2 hours of your time is too much for me to be taking.
Shout out Charisthetic. You know, shout out Blunt Toker. You know, you're a real piece of shit for not being here.
For real, what the fuck?
It's crazy. No, I'm just kidding. He's probably doing schoolwork or something. I feel like wait, hold up. Watching your story unfold is very inspiring to watch. If real has got me through some rough times, Katie, don't. No, stop, 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 Katie, stop, Katie.
No, she's right, dude. She's very right. You were an inspirational guy, Juice.
We had to hit the freeze display cap. I had to take the glasses off for a second. Thank you guys. It means the world to me.
No, yeah, dude. You're a great person. So, seeing you have all this success and stuff, I just feel like you deserve it, man.
Early 2019 was a rough brother. Yeah, I love bringing people together, and I love our little family, man. We got a little fam over here. We got a little fucking Fazamistan, and you were just jumping around. You know, I like to bring joy to people. It's that's the craziest part about streaming. That shit is a blessing, man.
I'm not even
It's a
gonna
blessing.
lie, dude. Like, I wouldn't even be on this like platform. Like, I wouldn't even be using it that much if I never like stumbled upon your streams. And like, I've met so many dope ass people. Like, I enjoy this shit more than my real fucking life. I gotta thank you for that, man.
It is your real life.
It's true. That's true. But like IRL, I don't get happy until I sit on my fucking computer.
I feel that I was on that same boat for a while, but then I met Annabelle and life became better. But everyone will always find their queen eventually. Sorry, I got Red Bull breath. Everyone will always everything happens, dude. Just patience is the most important thing in life. Patience, and that's it. Literally, that's it in my eyes. You gotta be patient. If shit ain't going right, just keep working hard. Patience and fucking grinding. That's it.
You're right. You're very right.
That's it, man. Katie, I'm glad I could help. I could help. I'm glad I could help a lot of people. And you know, there's some people I wish I could help more, but that's just part of life.
Very
That's just
true.
part of life, man.
I appreciate the Juice Nation coming through and watching the podcast. I really appreciate you guys following, showing the support. Tyrone with the bits. Love you guys.
Shout out Big Tyrone. Um, just be a monk. I am a fucking monk. Let's go. I'm gonna switch to the public Discord. Look at.
Oh
Big
my God,
fucking
Matt! Thank you for
Matthew.
the 3 fucking 100 bits, dude. Holy shit! I think I gotta like jump something.
Look at him fucking go, dude. You gotta jump something, dude. You gotta jump your chair, dude.
I can't, dude. I can't fucking eat shit.
You have to. You have to jump your chair right now.
All right, how about if somebody gives 10 subs, I'll attempt it.
You'll attempt to jump your chair for 10? That's
Yeah.
crazy. No one would ever do that. That's fucking insane.
Oh fuck! Hold on, I gotta take my shit down. We're ending after this, yo.
No one would ever do that.
Oh shit! I gotta. Oh fuck! I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. My room's a mess. Don't fucking mind it, guys. I gotta like fucking take the green screen down. Remove my fucking shoes. Dude, I don't even have enough room to fucking do a running start. Yo. There's not even enough room for me to get a running start, bro.
I had to take a pee. I'm back.
We got a little predicament. I don't even have enough room. No, but listen, I don't even have enough room to like get a running start in my room. That's how cramped it is. Should I try something else?
Dude, I mean, that's up to you, brother.
I gotta fucking do something.
I'll try to do it standing still if you try to do it in your situation.
Oh, just by jumping? Alright, I'll try that. I gotta move this shit though.
You'll try. What?
Fuck it.
How much space you got?
Dude, not a lot. I'm hitting fucking I'm hitting my desks and shit.
That's not a lot of space. This man's gonna get hurt.
Should I do it? It's not even big enough to see.
You might just have to throw your body over. Don't do it, bro. Nah, you ain't gotta do that shit.
No, I'm gonna try. It'll be a stream highlight.
Don't do that shit.
Don't do it?
Also, you got a full screen it if you're gonna at least do it. You gotta at least full screen it.
Is that good enough, guys? You can see my fucking animal.
Oh, you could do it
shit.
onto the bed.
What do you mean?
You could dive over the chair into the bed.
Oh, it's a good idea. You think? I don't know about the angle, bro.
Oh, that's a tough angle.
It's not even stable.
You might have to open the door and then come through the door.
That's a closet, dog. That's a good idea, but I don't want to hit my desk.
Yeah, but you got good closets. You got good closet space. Oh wait, no. What about the? Isn't there another door to the left?
Yeah, there is. I could maybe do something with that.
You gotta open the door, and then.
I think I'm just gonna push it off as hard as I can on here, and just try it. I'm gonna try and get the side. I'm a big guy. I'm gonna try the side. All right. No, I can't. I fucking can't, dude. I can't.
It's scary, isn't it?
Oh shit! I just dropped my switch.
Bro, you gotta open up that door and go through the hallway, past, over the chair into the bed.
Yeah, dude, my pants are.
No problem to everybody. No problem to everybody who got a sub. I love you guys.
How about I just gift you 10 back and we just say fuck it?
Alright, that's cool. I'll take that.
Fuck, I can't. Oh, I can't, guys.
I'll take that for sure. We'll take that any day of the week.
That would have ended up with something getting
Hallway
broken.
Uh-oh.
Hallway? You want me to jump onto my bed?
Matthew, yeah, dude, over the chair, onto the bed, through the hallway.
Maybe I can make that work.
Got that for sure.
I don't know. I'm a big guy, bro.
Easy, dude. You have to believe, bro. Did you think that I believe that I could jump when I stacked the chair on top of my chair?
Dude,
I don't care if I'm slender and athletic. That was a really tall jump. That was almost as tall as me.
I gotta move my shoes and shit around.
Let's fucking go. Look at him. Yeah, if you dive and hit, yeah, you won't even fall. Here we fucking go, boys. Here we fucking go.
I got this fucking fan here. Alright. This is a big ass chair, dude. I'm gonna see if I can make it smaller. Oh, that's the lowest height. Fuck.
Bro.
I got this. Let's go.
fucking go. Dude, you gotta send it, bro. Oh, that chair looks tall from the side.
You're right? Like, what the fuck? It's too tall, bro.
My personal advice, you gotta take the headset off. You gotta get in the zone, dude. Headset's gonna hold you back. Oh, and you're barefoot, dude. Barefoot jumps are the best, bro. You got that. With the bare feet, bro, he's got this. Trust me. Oh my god. Let's go! Let's go, boy! Can we let's fucking go to the chat, boy?
Holy shit.
Let's fucking go!
Did I do it? I don't even...
Yes, you got it! Boy, let's fucking go! Harder than the fucking chat, boys.
Oh, God. I was not ready for that. Oh. How do you do that every night, bro?
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. My left leg, my takeoff leg is so
I just fucked up everything in my room. Oh, fuck. Yo, Matt, thanks for the 100, bro. I'm out of breath, pussy. Holy shit. Yeah, so you got anything to shout out, Juice? I think we could end it on that note.
Dude, honestly, that's a banger. I think that's it. Boys.
Make sure everybody put fucking hats on backwards. Holy shit.
Oops.
Oh, fuck.
That's it, boys.
Yo, Flyboy.
Let's go.
Thank you for the fucking 100 bits.
Dude, that's a fucking highlight right there if I've ever seen one.
Alright, yo, everybody. You guys already followed Juice, but go fucking follow Juice.
Yo, boys, go follow me. Go follow me, boys. Come on.
Do you want to go live so I can just, like, raid you, or?
Nah, I gotta do some calisthenics before I go live.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on. This was a lot of fun. I hope
we can all go assemble to the Discord and fucking vibe out.
we could do
That's
that.
what we should do.
I really appreciate you coming on, bro. I hope you had fun.
Of course, my boy. Of course I had fun. That shit was blastos away.
We got to do this again for real, though.
Bro, if you ever want to do someone else, I could fucking co-host.
That might be a fucking wave, dude. That might be a fucking wave. What did I knock over? I knocked over my fan.
Bro,
I just got a new bed.
Loud as hell, bro, and I had it in the Discord, so there was a lag, so I heard the loud ass noise before you came in the stream, and I was like, did he land it? Like, I couldn't tell based off the noise. I couldn't tell what happened until you fucking lagged through and fucking jumped over that bitch.
That's like my top stream moment ever.
Legendary.
Dude, thank you so much. I think we're good, right? You got everything? You got anything else you want to say or no?
Yo, I got that founder badge, dude. I'm real as fuck.
You do indeed got the founder badge. All right, everybody. I'm gonna raid my boy. I've never raided Jim Pie before, but I'm gonna give him a raid since he's back in his IRL stuff. Thank you guys so much for following. Next fucking Tuesday, we got Hamoon Kutta on here. If you guys don't know, maybe I should just raid her so you guys can see who's gonna be on the podcast next. Sorry, Jane.
All right, y'all. We're about to be in the Discord vibe. Everybody pull up.
I think that's it. I think that's her name. Oh, I got it both capital C. Yo, but for real, thank you guys so much for coming through. Juice, thank you for being on the pod.
Of course, my boy.
I love you, my brother. I love everyone in the chat. Thank you, guys. Have a nice night. Whew. Damn, boys. Y'all go raid Hamon, man. I love y'all, bro. Y'all have a wonderful ass night.